Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my video. And remember to Google STAYFIYA Deal Figure Entertainment. And I wanted Yahoo STAYFIYA and Deal Figure Entertainment. And also I want to do that in Bing STAYFIYA Deal Figure Entertainment. And when I do that, I'm just promoting myself. So if you see this video, it's peace and blessing. Now this video is something about the church. And before I go, before I start, I'm gonna read this little thing. So, in Psalms, and it says, "Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the land. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before His presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, He is God, and it is He that made us, and not ourselves. We are the people and the sheep of His pasture. Enter into His gate with thanksgiving, and into His court with praises. Be thankful unto Him, and bless His name. For the Lord is good, His mercy is everlasting, and His truth endures to all generations." Now, I read that to make you understand this is what I do sometime in the morning. Now, why we must give thanks and praise to the Lord? In my way, I experienced certain things, and I used to be in the streets, and I always used to have a Bible in my pocket, and I always read the Psalms. If I don't read the Psalms, I pray. I notice people who don't go consciously, bad things happen to them, and I notice people that are so things consciously and give thanks and praise to the Lord, bad things happen to them. But the ones who rise from the rut is the one who continually give thanks and praise. The ones who do not give thanks and praise, you can't rise from the rut. You understand? So I believe there's forces beyond human, and that can uplift man if man believe in the force within. Or man believing into a God that he can see but he can talk to it. These things that we call gods are energy. You understand? These things are what I call it? Energy. The police car was going on, that kind of threw me off a minute. So God can be an energy. That's what I pray, and that's what I see. So if a man calling on the sun god, and he decided one time he made contact with the sun god energy, that's the God who gonna guide him. So if one calling on Buddha, and Buddha is an energy, and he did it the right way, he gonna make contact with Buddha. If someone calling on the energy god of Jagan, and he gonna make contact with the Jagan. If someone calling on the sea god and he do it right way, he gonna make contact with the God. And that God gonna protect him and guide him. Someone calling on Selassie's soul is also an energy, and that one can gravitate to. So we must know within the world, so when you call on God, you call on energy. So with majority of the world population call on Jesus Christ. And they call on Jesus Christ, but Jesus Christ is a strong energy. And a lot of people call on Jesus Christ for guidance and protection. But if you do it right, the Jesus Christ will protect you. And the same things go for any other God. You understand? So when you hear somebody say, "I don't believe in God," that person do not understand, because 70% that of dark matter create the mass of the earth, and you're supposed to know, so the other 30% of that will be light. So we're dealing with forces of darkness and wickedness things. You understand? So when one is have the drive to do something, that one must realize that he gonna go against that 70% of darkness. But if he know the 30% of light, he could make a difference. He could use the 30% of light and fight the 70% of darkness, because this is what make up the human soul. And why I think that is like that, because of the energy that I see. And then if you look within the earth, you notice most things in it kill. You have more things kill than more things that don't kill. When you talk about wild animal and beasts, it's always, if you look in the ocean, you notice that the big fish them attack the little fish them, and always a little fish attacking another little fish. And people eating fish to stay alive. There are some fish that do not eat fish. They feed on little things, but other big things eat them. And if you look within the animals, within the jungle, you should take your computer and see how much animal that predators. Check predators. You got more predators than peaceful animal. Because that's when the earth farm, it farm with them. Dark matters. So most things are darkness. Most things are evil. Most people you meet and talk to, they are evil. A few people that give thanks and praise to the Lord. You understand? That's why man for pray. If you get holy and pray, it's good. But what I realize with this calling on God and be holy, some people are holy in evil. Some people are just evil. They pray unto evil, to the wicked force, because the wicked force is 75%. But it's very hard for you to not, see the reality. Very hard if you cannot see the reality of what darkness is doing to you. You understand? So if you use 3% of light, you can use it and damage the 75% of darkness. You understand? So when you say angel is the light. The sun, many people say you shouldn't call on the God within the sunlight because they don't understand there's a God within the sun. That's the Egyptian they used to praise to within the sunlight energy because it's strong. And that's one sun God fight the 75% of darkness. So a lot of youths now that grew up on the parish, because the parish I'm from, and the parish is in darkness. So me I tell the youths, them say, you should study what a sun God is. Because 75% of the earth life force is darkness. You understand? So if you do not know the strongest force of the light, you're going to get defeated. That's why a lot of people call on Jesus Christ and they use angels. You see, angels and Jesus Christ. So what is the other one of light? Fine, it's you. You the other percent is. You make up that other 30% is. But you see the angel and Jesus and yourself, and there's another element, but I ain't going to say that. But you find out what it is to fight darkness. You understand? Because that's what we fight in all this time, darkness. If you and your woman is at war, that's darkness you're fighting. If somebody's shooting at you, that's darkness. You understand? If you get fighting with the system, that's darkness. Right now, I'm fighting the people that are here in America, and they're stealing my thoughts and they're reading my mind. That's darkness. That's what darkness do. And if it's more than one of them, you can't do nothing more than stand up and try to remain light and call on the Most High. That's why I read the Psalms earlier to make you know that. That's I call on the Psalms because it protect her from dark energy. You understand? That's what they do. So give thanks and praise to the Most High. And all the youths them in the parish and in America, and I'm not telling you to go to church, but I'm telling you to call on the Most High because we are going against dark energy. You understand? Peace and blessing upon the earth. Remember, Google STAYFYYA and support the music. If you rap, you could download one of my instrumental and rap on them and put them around. Yes, those credit the Deal for Entertainment. That's all you got to do. Peace.